Hello everyone, we'll be continuing with our discussion of the theory of polynomials. So we're talking about the nature of roots. So this video today that we'll be doing will be in continuation of the nature of the roots that we were doing earlier. So let's start off with so basically we saw that if we have an equation of the format ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So if we have an equation of this format and then the discriminant will be given by b squared minus 4ac. So depending upon the value of this discriminant, it may be if it is greater than 0, greater than equal to 0, in that case the roots are real, and if it is less than 0, in that case the roots are imaginary. And depending on the other values, suppose then we found out for the condition of if the product of the roots is equal to 0, if the product of the roots is equal to 1. So product of the roots is equal to 1, so that basically means that the roots are reciprocal to each other. And then we also find out for the condition for if the sum of the roots is equal to 0. So sum of the roots is equal to 0, so that basically means that the roots are same in magnitude but opposite in sign. So that was what we discussed. We also discussed that if an imaginary root of the format of p plus iq is a root of this quadratic equation, then its conjugate is also a root of the equation. So that also we find out. And we also found out that if p plus root q is a basically a root of the equation that ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, in that case then p minus root q is also a root. So these are the various conditions that we found out. I'll be talking some more conditions that are applicable for the nature of roots, and then we'll be moving to the next topic, which is basically how to form a quadratic equation if we have both the roots are given to us, and in that case we'll find out how to find out the quadratic equation. So let's proceed with that. So now the thing that I want to talk is that suppose if ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0 is the quadratic equation that we are dealing with, and a plus b plus c is equal to 0, if all the coefficients of the coefficient of x squared, coefficient of b, and the constant term is equal to 0, the sum of these coefficients is equal to 0, then 1 is a root of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So this is one condition that we should remember. Then the next condition that I want to talk about is that suppose if ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So we have this quadratic equation. So if this equation is satisfied by more than two values, then it is an identity. So basically it means that if this so basically it should have only two roots. So two roots means it should have been only satisfied by two values. But if it is satisfied suppose by more than two values, so in that case this entire thing that ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0 is nothing but an identity. And if it is an identity, that will naturally lead us that a is equal to b and b will be equal to c, and all of this will be equal to 0. So this is the condition, another condition that comes up. If ax squared plus bx plus c ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and that is an identity, in that case this condition will come up. So this is another condition that you should remember. So these are basically the leftover conditions that I was willing to talk about today. So now we'll try to move on to the next topic, which is basically, let me write it down. So the next topic that we'll be talking about is basically the formation of roots, or not formation of roots, rather I would write it as formation of the quadratic equation based on the roots. So this will be the topic that I will be looking forward to. Formation of the quadratic equation based on the roots. So suppose if alpha and beta are the roots of a quadratic equation. I'm writing down quadratic equation in short. So this is basically the quadratic equation. In that case, the quadratic equation will be given by x minus alpha into x minus beta, and that will be equal to 0. So this is the format, and this will ultimately give us the quadratic equation, which will be of the format x squared minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta, and that will be equal to 0. And this is the quadratic equation that we are looking for. So as you can see over here the coefficient of x is basically the negative of the sum of the roots, and the constant term is basically the product of the roots. So this is the quadratic expression that we are looking for. So today we have talked about some nature of roots, and we have also talked about the formation of quadratic equation based on the roots. So we'll be talking about some other topic in our next video. Till then, if you have any doubt regarding these topics, then you can comment in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you. Thank you very much.